of people watching YouTube, and we are finally back to our new episode of The Farmer Was Replaced. It's been a while, I must say, and this absence was a bit unplanned, and I couldn't actually help it, but we are back. So we are back, and as you remember, we tried to finish the mazes, and for that we actually tried to use the global variables, as you can see, and this is our current issue. So let's try it out. Let's try this out. Try to read value at this like this. So we need this part to be somewhere set by default, the way I see it. So let's see. Generate maze is correct. This should be correct. Now, where does it break? Let's check. It breaks here. To use global keyword. Okay, so probably we need to do this, not here, and not even here. But what if we try to do it here first? So we go right here, we try to edit it like this, and try to run it once again. No, it's still not here. So this is a bit confusing to me. I doubt that putting code up will help, but we can try it. But that would make no sense, to be honest. But as I know, there are some languages which are dependent on the order in which the functions are designed. So let's try it out. Yeah, as you can see, we cannot do it this way, so we need to define it beforehand. So let's try. Well, here, let's see where. Let's do it like this, and let's see, where did we stop? So while true, that would mean that this part, which actually uses the needed value, will be after this. So let's try it like this. I don't think it will help, but why shouldn't we try it out? No. So this is again a problem. Can we then do it like this first? I really hope it's gonna solve the issue, but I kinda don't like it. Okay, then we have a circle. So let's think. let's think about it. How do we want to have it? Let's put it all back in the correct order, which was before. And let's think, how do we want to have it first? So here we have that. Let's stop with this and try it again. So, if you want to write to global x plus 1. So in theory, this should be like this. Let's try it out. If I just simply use the value like this, for example, I doubt it will work, but still. Like here and here. Will it work now? No. So, do we have here a helper? We do have it. Let's see, how should the global variables be used? If it's already here. So that's also a question. And I don't see it actually, which is a bit problematic. So let me quickly check the tree. Just 1 second. Let me. Alright. So, with that being said, we should have it in the variable place. So let's see. Now, but we don't have the global variables here. Where could we actually have it? External editor, that would be interesting, but not for now. There's no global function. There's no items. That's a bit interesting. So how should we actually do it? Let's think. So we have the monkeys. Let's try to do it differently. So we have the get. Oh, at this moment. Okay, one more time. We'll just stop it here and start it. And we see that it breaks here. So the globals should be before. How about we do it this way? Def init globals. And that's a function which does nothing more than, there we go, which will just set this part, x goes here, right? And here we just said treasure not found equals true, right? Here we go, true. Enter. as I want here a real true, please. Thank you. There we go. Yes. Now, and all we need to do in theory is instead of this, just call init global. That's a bit weird way for me as a programmer to do it. But I guess here we have to agree to some limitations. And we still don't have the value, which is super weird. Treasure not found. Wait, where exactly do we have it? Seeker right here. Wait, what? Before a value was assigned. But the value is assigned. That's super weird. Wait, maybe we need to do it like this. But that's super strange to me. Okay, let's think. This is definitely wrong. And to be fair, why do we actually want it to be like here? Because we don't want to have it throughout the whole thing, right? So let's rethink the strategy here. So we have a global variable which says whether the treasure is found or not. And our goal here is to have it in general in all the cases. So what can we do? What can we do? What we can do is what we need is to somehow make sure that this value gets globally checked. How can we do it? And even do we need to do it? Well, we actually do. Treasure not found. Check for treasure. Yes, this is a problem. So let me think. Init globals. To be fair, this is the first time where I'm actually a bit sad we have no one in the chat to ask. Maybe you have an idea in the comments, in the YouTube comments, to share and to tell what am I doing wrong. But let's think for a second. We can of course submit it here, but that's a bit not great. So how could we actually do it? You know what? Let's open up the unlock tree, Could it be that we haven't yet unlocked the global entry somewhere? But I don't think so. And also we could do this, but that's not the case. So how should we do it? If we define, we have a random, we have this and this. This can be also unlocked. Perfect. I just wanted to have it there anyway. But for now, it's not that important. What else could prevent us from going global? Let us think. And we can also do this. And this will allow us to search for the dinosaur bones, I guess. And we will have to look for the whole thing. So we will have to rethink about it. Now, globes. You know what? While we are here, I will actually go up and because the problem is I know how the globes should work, but the problem is I'm not sure how it's implemented right here in this own game, I would say. So let me check real quick. Use of globals. There we go. Alright. Let me see it real quick. Mm-hmm. Global. So okay, so if you want list animal. Okay, let's think. This is a bit weird answer. Let me just look for 1 minute. In the meantime, I would say on this that we are about to have the new project very soon. I don't want to spoil it yet, but I hope you will like it a lot. And when I will be finished, I will make also a video on it and I will show you a lot on. Mm-hmm. Okay, so technically it would mean that I don't need the global function here at all. So let's see, let's try it this way. Let's delete, not even delete, let's just cut this out and delete here and add it right here. It's similar to how it was before, so let's try it out. Yeah, this is not needed anymore. Let's see. Wire not found. So maybe the problem is that we have this. Okay, I guess I know what the problem is. So we have two drones, and they technically try to work with the same variable at the same time, which is bad in this case. So let's do the following. We have while not replace, and we will not do it with the while loop. Instead, we will do this as a step case. So let's see, how can we do it? So if this while not found, okay, this is the start, right? This is the start, and it's just so in theory, we can do treasure not found true even here, which is a bit strange for me at this point, but let's try it out. True. Here we need true. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's try. Oh, that's unneeded symbol. Thank you. Two requirements. Why is it get face position? Yeah. Here is, of course, comma, and no, not quite. It just here we have actually hand and the hand to face. There we go. So in theory we should have two drones now. Yes. Perfect. Now this should be way faster than before. We will have to a bit clean it up, but now we can harvest them way faster. And actually this should work for a longer time period as well. So with that being said, I would say that's a good thing. Huh. But that's a bit strange. So at some point, it does break. And this will be the topic of our next episode, that we will find the place where it's gonna be, like, actually excavated, and they killed us. So, but as I said, this will be a topic for the next video. As of now, thank you very much. We are back, and we are back, hopefully, with the good consistency. And I will see you very soon in the next chapter. Our goal right now is to finish up the first season, and we will do it in